dragons and mastered my powers, but I found it unbalanced and I fought it hard. So I went to the Nexus and downloaded mods. Now my game, it is great, and I can hardly wait, 'cause I'll no longer flail like a noob. On my giant mutant I downloaded boobs.
Hello my friends, and welcome to another episode of Dead is Dead, a modded Skyrim playthrough. I am here with my character Jagita and her wolf companion Precious, and we are here to fill up
I work with my mother.
all of our water skins,
It's fun most days, the hard work.
and then we're going to drink our fill. There we go. And we're going to take a moment and munch a little food. I think we're just going to eat some bread here. There we go. And we're good to go. Alright, so the plan is we are going to fast travel to the Whiterun stables. That will ensure that Precious follows me. Very, very important, because otherwise Precious gets stuck behind doors. So fast travel is very important to ensure Precious follows. And it is time for us to acquire a horse. I sure do. Could I buy one of your horses? How about 1,000 septims?
It's the one with the saddle.
Nah, I figured it was the one that was knitting a blanket. What? Of course it's the one with the saddle. Here we go. Ride Queen Elfsiger. Queen Elfsiger is now my loyal steed. And because we have immersive horses set up, Elfsiger will actually wait for us and stuff. What we're going to do is dismount quick. And I'm going to crouch. And I'm going, once I'm in my crouch, if I hit E, I can set her to follow me, or I can set her to wait for me, and I'm going to make sure she waits for me if I dismount. I've got that set up in my menu because it is a quick and easy way to do it. To be able to dismount. We can speed dismount if we get attacked. But it's time for us to get sorted out with the main plot line here. We've got bandits to kill at Redoran's Retreat, but I would imagine now we probably ought to make the trip to Helgen, because by visiting Helgen we will institute the main plotline. We had some sort of hiccup somewhere along the line where it acted as though we had initiated the main plot. Actually, what I want to do is I want to get my Imperial bow. There we go. One thing that's really nice about Precious being our traveling companion is Precious can keep up with us. We don't have to worry about somebody running behind us trying to keep up with our horse. So we are gonna ride to Riverwood. We got wolves. What do we got? Precious, where are you? You better catch up, girly girl. I think we probably got wolves up here somewhere. Whoa! Scared the crap out of me. Get off me. I'm just going to ride into Riverwood. I figured sure Precious would be able to keep up with us. Careful not to run over the chicken. Well, and Precious appears to have fallen behind. There you are. Come on. Hurry up. I don't have time all for all this dilly-dallying around. Alright. We are gonna make our way up to Helgen. It's a beautiful day. You with me, Precious? Alright. Come on now, keep up now. Beat him. One thing about it, Precious takes care of business, no doubt about that. Let's go get him. And my mouse is screwing up again. Alright, you stay here, Elfseer. I need to collect my arrows and get these first. You have one more back here someplace, or am I imagining things? Alright. I thought we had a third wolf around someplace, but I'm not going to waste my time with it. Alright. Come on, Precious. It's going to take me a little while to get used to fighting from horseback. Now, of course, up here around the corner are the standing stones. And because we're doing character creation that's very much in the traditional style of the Elder Scroll games, we actually, rather than using the standing stones, we have a birth sign. And so our character cannot use the standing stones. If we try to highlight them and activate them, nothing will happen. So that is something to be aware of with our setup. And I was just waiting to see if we had anything up the hill here. Sometimes you have an encounter right up the hill here. And take our time. Like I say, sometimes this area right here will end up having something going on. And I'd rather not get jumped by a bunch of goblins or something. Oh, we got something going on, see? Look at all those. Question is what? Ah, yeah. Now, damn it. My mouse is screwing up again. Stop it. You son of a... Do your job. Thank you. Yep. That's what I thought. Oh. Get him. We got goblins. Looks like there was 2 clans of goblins that were fighting each other. I always forget I gotta shoot low. Ooh, I just hit Precious, I think. Damn it. Alright. We're hopping down. because this horseback combat is not quite the thing. There he is. Leave my dog alone. Yep, Ice Blade Skirmisher. Shoot my horse. Take an arrow in your freaking heart. How you doing? You okay? But I've encountered goblins in this particular area a number of times, and that's why I thought there was a chance we might bump into goblins up here. I think they're all dead. But they were fighting each other, which was interesting. Get my arrows back. Goblin longbow. Oh, only doing 7. Ice Blade Chief. Iron Sword of Cold. We'll take that. Human Heart. Yummy. Charis Eggs. Weak Lingering Poison. Boy, they've got some good loot. I've never really killed them before. I've just avoided them because they've just always kind of been looking like they were some serious business. There's... And it's telling me I need food and sleep again. Wow. A lot of potions on these guys. Any more of them up here? We got a couple more up this way, but... Yeah, those are iron arrows. They were shooting at each other. Goblin Shaman Staff of Frostbite. We will definitely take that. So Ice Blade Shaman was fighting Skullbasher Shaman. So the Ice... Oh! Goblin Shaman Staff of Flames. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright. I think that's all of them. You feeling better, Precious? You took a couple of solid whacks off those fools. You know, Precious is a very tough animal. There's no two ways about that. Where is Alfseeger? She was supposed to wait. Damn it. And I don't think I set a whistle key. Hang on one second here. In Immersive Forces, you can set a bunch of stuff, but yeah, we do not have a whistle key. Alright, well in that case, we're going to set that as our whistle key. Yes? Alright guys, watch your ears. Where are you, Offseeker? There you are. Off hiding in the woods. What the heck? Come here. There you go. So apparently when that goblin shot at her, she backed off into the woods. Alright, there is Helgen. Come on, catch up with me, Precious. You've saved my butt too many times for me to leave you in the dust, that's for sure. Well, here we are. Alright. Now, are you waiting? Ah, I remounted. Hop down. Crouch. And no. Okay, I want her not following me. I want her waiting. There we go. And here is the Helgen wreckage. Now before we do anything else, we really need to drink some of our water. There we go. And we'll eat some bread. Looks like we need a little sleep. Here we go. So, when you come to Helgen, when you do alternate start, live another life, you come to Helgen. Usually what happens is you see the dragon fly away, but for some reason we got a glitch and it activated that part of the quest early. That's why there was no dragon. But you come on in and you find the burnt corpse here. And the body turns to ash, and you get a journal, and we read the journal. Now, what's fun about this adventure, we still haven't read that note. Let's read the note from the corpse. If you are reading this, then I am most likely dead. A group of bandits ransacked my home and took most everything valuable I own. The worst is they took a pendant that has been in my family for many generations. Most of my family is dead, so that pendant was the last connection I had with any of them. I'm going after those scoundrels and getting my pendant back, even if it's the death of me. Which it was. She died. But anyway, Adventurer's Journal. What's fun about this journal is basically this journal is your story if you were doing the vanilla start. Hard to believe I filled up that whole journal already. I never realized how much of Cyrodiil I hadn't seen yet. So much diversity, yet so much destruction from the Great War. A lot of history has been lost here forever. The expedition is ending soon and everyone will be returning home. I have one last task to perform before I do the same. I'll send the other journal ahead with my supplies and the artifacts we recovered. I've received word from my contacts in Skyrim. All seem quiet for now, probably for the first time since High King Torrig was killed. I should be able to make the crossing quietly enough during the night, so long as there are no Imperial patrols to deal with. So much for being discreet. I crossed the border near a small village called Helgen and made my way up to Darkwater Crossing. Unfortunately, I can't get back to my camp now because the area has filled with Imperial patrols. It seems they are searching for someone very important, if I'm not mistaken, someone they intend to ambush here. This could be the very thing I am seeking here in Skyrim, but crossing the border in the dead of night without passing through the checkpoints has turned out to be a very bad plan. I woke early this morning with an Imperial sword pressed to my neck. A patrol found me camping under a rock outcropping on the edge of the volcanic marshes. I guess I wasn't as well hidden as I thought. I have no idea where they're taking us, but I have been stuffed into the back of a rickety old cart being pulled by an even more rickety-looking old nag. At least they let me keep my journal. For now. Shore's bones, if only I had known sooner. The ambush, the captives in the cart with me, Stormcloak rebels, led by none other than Ulfric Stormcloak himself. There's no time to explain properly. I scarcely believe it myself. If it hadn't been for the dragon, I'd not even be here to write this down. Yes, a dragon, big black, as large as the towers of the keep itself. It swooped in out of nowhere and laid waste to the village and the keep. General Tullius didn't take my head today, or the heads of several Stormcloak rebels, but that doesn't matter now. Hadvar and Ralof set aside their differences to help the survivors. They went into the lower keep hours ago, something about caves with a back entrance. I don't think they're coming back. I'll have to see if I can get out of the city and down to Riverwood. Someone needs to warn them. This building won't remain standing for much longer. I still can't believe it. A dragon, straight out of the legends. Nobody back home will ever believe me. So this individual basically went through what you would have gone through going through the normal traditional vanilla start to the game. But of course, if you've seen this series from the beginning, you know that how we started was as a bandit in the wilds. But now we have officially gone on to the quest line. Now we have two choices basically. One choice is we can go to the mouth of the cave that we escaped from in the original start to the game and go in there and find either the Imperial soldier or the Stormcloak, because in the beginning of the game you can follow one or the other and that starts your quest line in one of two directions. Or we can go directly to Riverwood and warn them. And quite frankly, I think I'm probably going to go to Riverwood and warn them, because once you go into the cave and you start the whole situation, of course you've got to follow him all the way to Riverwood, and then you've got to hang out with his uncle and just all that stuff, and it's just time I honestly don't want to spend. Ooh, watch out, little fox. So we are going to ride back to Riverwood and we are going to warn them about the dragon. We've got about, I think about 30 seconds until this episode comes to a close. Maybe it's 1 minute and 30 seconds. Yeah, about 1 minute and 30 seconds. So we're going to make the ride to Riverwood. Hopefully we shouldn't have to worry about getting jumped by anything, because we took care of the goblin menace and we took care of the wolves on the way in. So it should just be a nice smooth ride back. So I think I'm not going to worry too much about Precious falling behind a little bit, unless of course we have some crazy nasty that appears as a result of the Immersive Creatures mod. Because, of course, you know, with immersive creatures, you have random encounters that can happen. But I'll tell you what, I am sure glad to have Precious with me. She is just so tough. She is just tough. I mean, did you see the way she took down those goblins? Holy crap. Alright. Here we are. So we're at the end of this episode. We're out in about 10 seconds here, so thank you for joining me on this leg of the journey, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Well, I played Skyrim for 300 hours, and I killed lots of dragons and mastered my powers, but I found it unbalanced and I thought it odd, so I went to the Nexus and downloaded mods.